All right, welcome back. This one should be a good one. We got tybu versus Mystic here in the winners finals. A little bit jarring not seeing Ian or Panda here, but Ian got knocked down to the lower bracket by this player himself, Mystic, in the orange. They're both in Phoenix here. But tybu, one of the best players that Hoops has ever seen. Let's see if he's also going to struggle against Mystic. Oh, he's going to get first blood, though. Getting the pinch straight down. Kind of an awkward setup, having the cars like tumble over each other, but in the end, tybu was able to turn that into a sidewall shot, dribbling it all the way across. Oh, I didn't realize what you meant, Zwixy, but I guess Zwixy versus Archie. Archie won that best of one, only to move on to play against Ian, so that's why Zwixy's like, all right, well, didn't matter, you won. Oh, man. A lot of momentum there from tybu, getting bumped by Mystic. Yeah, tybu's bumps have been really good, though. Something Mystic has to watch out for. What was that save? I thought it was guaranteed. tybu swipes it away. That is an absurd save. tybu's going to continue on the dribble. What can he even get, though? He can get a bump! That was so sick. Look at the chain wave dash. So it feels like the play is lost at this moment. Lobs it up, chain, bam! Takes Mystic out. Backflips into the ball. That's unbelievable. That's got to be the first time I've ever witnessed a chain wave dash into a bump used so well. What is happening? They both just abandoned the tip-off. Tatum says, I'm in Mystical's call when he played Ian. He dropped 13 saves and he made one of the funniest noises for each one. What? You mean Mystic dropped 13 saves or Ian did? Yeah, I saw someone had like 5,000 channel points onto Mystic, and then someone put 1 channel point onto tybu. So, if you want to have some justice in the world, I guess, then don't let the 1 channel point win. Mystic, though, is going to launch that one across from long distance. Bang, there's the shot. And he's on the board with that one. He just started screeching at each one. They managed to win it, though. Shot here from tybu. It's going to be dangerous, especially as it bounces off the rim, but Mystic gets that critical save. Follow-up sidewall shot there from tybu. Almost gets a bump onto Mystic as well. The redirect attempted, the psycho angle. Not this time. tybu's controlling this one well. Might have just enough boost here for the reset. He gets the reset, but can't use it to finish. So Mystic's going to have the pretty easily guaranteed counterattack. So Mystic playing more of a counterattack heavy game. Now his second goal off of tybu's aggression. It's so close to working, though, if you're tybu. If he got a reset, there's a good chance, or if he got the reset the way he wanted, there's a good chance he could hit it to the backboard back into his car, even while having no boost. I definitely think that, like, if I were designing Rocket League 2, like, flip resets are a thing that I would make sure work more smoothly. Jeez, that's fast. tybu up over the 45-degree wall. One touch and then slams into it. Bang! So much speed. 105 kilometers. Uh-oh. tybu is going to try to take the shot. Get in the way, but no, he's flipped out of Mystic's range. Doesn't even get the boost for his troubles. That's another thing we saw from tybu, is a couple of chances where he was going to get the boost, like he just went past it and had to go in reverse. So it happens to even the best players in Hoops. I don't feel so bad now when I miss it. Every time it feels like, every time you miss the boost, it feels like you deserve to get scored on. That's way too much time to be doing nothing. tybu's gonna have, like, deja vu. A second goal here from the same corner. One touch to set up and then fire off the shot. Mystic is expecting some sort of dribble from tybu, but I think a younger tybu would be a lot more dribbly in these instances. But the older, more wizened tybu sees his opponent dirtling around, taking boosts, and he's like, I'll just shoot it then. Hold on, that's in. tybu gets the save, though. As luck would have it, he's directly underneath the ball. He's going to save this one as well. A launch upward. What's his plan? Oh, yeah. It's not in? No way. Mystic, though, is in trouble. Has to avoid the bump. tybu still got loads of boost, though. Uh-oh. That did not work out for him. Mystic just takes the counterattack. Deja vu again. Archie says, that sucked. I'm sorry to hear that. Looks like Ian got it. Where are the training packs for picking up boost? Actually, I do think that is possible with mods, right? Normally the training packs give you infinite boost, right? But I think with mods, like, you can make that work. That's a crazy shot here from tybu. I feel like I can't take my eyes off this game. As soon as I blink, they pull off some crazy shot like this. Bam! Just smashing the A button. Well, it's the A button on my controller. Maybe he's using a PlayStation. But he's just mashing and flipping sideways. Yo, hold on. Archie got 9-7 against Ian. That is a very respectable score. That to me says winnable. He started clipping on you. Mystic slowing down the dribble, trying to chip it around tybu, and he gets it. tybu's still here. Almost slaps it away. tybu had boost to spare, so after getting bumped, he flies backwards. I gotta see this. Is it possible with like some crazy double touch to like maybe pinch it straight upward? I don't know. That's a funny thought. It feels like it's not possible. Mystic refills. He's gonna roll this up. Corner. He's going on the long distance dribble. Very speedy with the reset. tybu should have this no problem. Just very patiently waiting on the backboard. But what happened? It all collapsed. Maybe he didn't read that awkward ceiling bounce. He's just gonna launch it on the shot. From backboard to backboard. It was all a setup for this moment. He has like no boost. Bang. It's been a while since we've seen a shot like that. Usually, like, the players respect it. When they see their opponent on the backboard, they just retreat. tybu found the opening again. tybu's long shots here are the MVP of the game. I never thought I'd say that, because tybu is usually known for his dribble plays. He's got it into the ceiling. Mystic going to be pushing forward, but he's trying to read this. Hold on. He's got a good look. The tybu takes it away. He's got it again. A little bit of a struggle to recover there from Mystic. Tries to bump into tybu, but tybu just slams on the brake. I swear to you, that's the superpower. If you want to avoid getting bumped, slam on the brakes. And it's just in. 7-4 here for tybu. Coming back in a resounding fashion. That dribble is crazy. Like, if you looked at like a top-down map of the trail that he had to take to make that shot, it's pretty wild. Mystic lobs it upward right here for tybu. He wants another one. Redirect it. No, he's lost it. Game 1 goes to tybu in this best of 5. I gotta tell him. I can't. I forgot. I'll tell him once I get into the next lobby. Hey Brian, thanks for noticing the overlay. It's all like mostly automatic too, which is really nice for me. Yeah, 9-7 with EU ping is impressive. That's true. All right, Archie. Well, hopefully we'll see you back on the next 1v1 tournament. In case you're curious, chat, we do the 1v1 tournaments on the last Sundays of the month. I'd love to get another World Cup tournament in January too. Maybe Mystic is changing cars, changing controllers or something. I don't know. So hopefully he's ready. It looks like he readied up, so we should be good to go. This match is a best of 5, by the way. Okay. I'm not sure if Mystic knows that. He probably does. Gets a couple of pads here. Go into the ceiling with this. Ah, shot. Oh, hold on. He's demoed tybu and taken the boost. Oh, it's off the wall, but maybe it's just him. So it bounced off the rim and goes straight upward. But tybu doesn't really have a lot of boost here. He's backwards too. He's trying to stay away from Mystic. That's a disaster. Certainly not the goal that Mystic envisioned, but he'll take what he can get. He refills off of the corner, but he's kind of in the wrong spot. He hands the ball off to tybu. Now Mystic on the dribble. Launches that one with the flip. Using the second half of your flip is like the best way to get ridiculous distance. Just incredible power with the ball. Because like nothing can stop that second half of the flip. Oh, it's awkward. He does have a second touch. I think if he doesn't get that, tybu probably has the guaranteed goal. So that second touch was more of a defensive one. Oh, he didn't get the boost. So tybu, happy to square up here. Tries to pinch it with Mystic straight downward. tybu lobs it up, but he's going to get slammed. Now Mystic's in a spot here to shoot it, so tybu has to take the touch. He's got loads of boost. That flip is not going to cut it, though. Mystic will take it back to the sidewall. Into the ceiling again. I think he's lost possession. That bump from tybu was a little bit unfortunate, though. He gave Mystic the ball back, and he takes it across the dribble. These pinches can be so strong. And tybu, he's content to sit inside the net and wait for the shot to happen because he has no faith that this is going to work. I think a player that's more scared would like jump and try to get a block above the rim. But that might be more desperation. tybu thought that he was going to be able to get an easy save. Oh, no. Oh, wait. This is a best of 5, but I don't have the overlay up right. My bad. That should work. Mystic gets a couple of demos onto tybu. And just sits on top of the ball. That is savage. He's up 3-0. What a contrast from the last game. Well, somebody's got to take the tip off. tybu. Jeez. I was going to say like 70 kilometers. 80. All right, that's a pretty fast one. Usually these pinches that go down in the blink of an eye, the speed makes no sense. Mystic was almost in a position to save that too. That is a really fast pinch. These kickoffs, guys. They're going to be the death of me. Come on. Surely at some point we're going to decide that these tip-off fakes are not worth it. Right? Or at least the corner tip-off fakes. I don't like those. I like the ones like in this spot, where you're like already inside the net. Your opponent hits it directly to you, and you can use that to counterattack for a goal. But the corner tip-offs, I don't like those for fakes. Oh, that's great here from Mystical. Backboard and collect. Got loads of boost. Chips it up over tybu and then just floats behind it, aiming for the front of the net. He had to do a lot of prep to aim for the front of the net, where he had to like back up with his boost and just kind of float in midair. But it really pays off. Oh, tybu had the reset but decided not to use it. He almost gets punished for it by losing that boost. He's going to be on the dribble here. Mystic flying after him. He's going to get slammed out of the way, and tybu gets one more touch. That's a great goal. Coast to coast. Dribble, dribble, bang. Takes his opponent out. That is always the danger of flying from the floor against an already dribbling opponent. It just makes you an easy target. But like, what else are you gonna do? Mystic's still behind this. tybu lets him take a couple of touches. I mean, Mystic is buying time if nothing else. Watch the demo. Nope, he survives. This is very confusing. Oh, that touch. Mystic is easily going to deflect that, but it's shocking that he even had the respect to expect it. tybu's going to send it to the ceiling. One more touch to the front of the net is going to be lethal. Tie game. tybu is looking so deadly right now. That touch is incredible. He has just enough boost to pull it off as well. Mystic hanging on the backboard. Expecting tybu to get like 2 touches maybe. Shot here. Goes above the rim. tybu needs to recover here. Gets the save. He bonked off the rim pretty hard. But he worked that out pretty quick. So we're still at 4-4. It looked like it was going to be Mystic taking the lead. tybu still has low boost. Mystic uses his neutral jump to go back down to the ground to collect the boost. So tybu might be in a bit of trouble. He did find boost from somewhere, though. He's going to be on the counterattack. Mystic deflects. tybu, oh, that's a scary boost to go for. I thought there was going to be a demo one way or another. Mystic's just going to take the direct shot. No, instead it's a double reset. tybu reads right through it. He's going to have the single doink, and Mystic takes it away. Some net play? Yeah. Hit it off of the net to start moving it back the other direction. Mystic. Blocked by tybu. tybu underneath it with a full tank. Moving around the corner. Oh, it's just off. He tries to dunk it down. Mystic puts that in a really good spot. tybu's on the dribble again with a reset. Trying to push it off of the corner of the rim. Mystic, though, on the second take, clears that one away. This is neck and neck. We're going into the final 30 seconds, all tied up. Mystic push right into tybu. tybu again might have a chance of the fast break. Mystic's got just a handful of boost to spare, but he gets the save. Launches it all the way across. tybu jumps after it. He has no boost whatsoever, so he just wants this to end and to push into overtime as Mystic is getting ready for the next shot. He's missed it. Pops it up. tybu flips after it. He's still in huge trouble, but does get another touch. Mystic really, really wants one more opportunity. But tybu stays on top of the ball the whole way despite having no boost. So we go into overtime. Corner tip-off position. tybu doubles back. That always makes me nervous, but he might get rewarded here as Mystic hits it off the front of the net. One more touch. It's saved away. No way, Mystic somehow pulls that one out of disaster. And tybu cannot save this. Mystic goes straight after him, so tybu has to jump early, and his save is just not going to cut it. Really good use of dodging his opponent, but what else can you do there? So Mystic ties the series up 1-1. What a crazy finale. Forcing it into overtime. Felt like Mystic was in the driver's seat the whole way. A ton of shots being made. Here we go again. Not the dreaded corner tip-off. Yeah, a total of 33 shots to him. It's kind of absurd. With how many counterattacks there were, I guess it makes sense. Yeah, Mystic has to respond here. Able to swipe that one away, get the boost as well. Oh, he tries it! That's a crazy opportunity. The tybu doubles up as well, trying a similar angle. It bounces off the rim. tybu's looking for bumps. Just a single shot for him. Should be easy enough for Mystic to dissuade. I think the real victory there was the boost in the corner that tybu just got. Just a really slow shot. Mystic slams into it. tybu reads that one too. Does tybu have the second here? It's not enough to be in. Still 0-0 after the first minute. That might open something up. You know tybu wants to go for some sort of long distance dribble. He slowed it way down. Goes for the flick. And he goes for a follow-up touch as well. No, he decides to dunk on it. Even Mystic with no boost. Gonna be able to scoop that one out. And that shot is also off target. Mystic finally gets the breakaway. No follow-up touch though. And that gives tybu the full boost. He's on the move. All the way to the backboard. Just needs one more touch to drop it down. And tybu scores first blood. Not sure there's anything really Mystic can do here. After landing wheels onto the backboard, it's going to take him just forever to get back. I've seen some crazy miracle saves from him, though. In that same line where, like, tybu gets the pinch, and he just jumps in the way and barely scoops it out. But they can't always count on that. Mystic going real high for this with the reset. Pushes it on top of it with the dunk. That is filthy. Oh man, that reset's so good. There's nothing that tybu can do. Here we go again. Yeah, this time it's Mystic not wanting to go for it. But that does give tybu the full boost. Mystic has 40 though. It's nothing to scoff at. Another touch will send it back. He can retreat with this. He's not going to hit it into the net. tybu with the shot. Easy enough for a save. It's kind of crazy that pinch put it right back. This almost is a great chance for tybu again. He's got the lift up. Mystic should be here. Mystic again to the backboard. Double taps. He's really hoping for some boost to spawn, but where does it? Oh, he just got it. No, it doesn't matter. Even a full tank can't save that one. I think his position is what made the shot possible. tybu can just very speedily take that one away. So tybu just kind of picking away at the defense, trying the left side, trying the right side, trying the center, and eventually something gives way. Oh. tybu back flicks. It's Mystic instead going for a speedy dribble, trying to push it away. tybu on the pre-jump gets just outside. Oh, the demo is not going to be enough to score this, but tybu's follow-up is guaranteed. 3-1 now for tybu. At the halfway mark. He's looking good. But we know from last game that Mystic's got loads of tricks. Last game was just, it was so close all the way until overtime. Just a single shot there from tybu. He's looking around to try to find Mystic. Mystic went around him though. I love that we get to see tybu's camera. He's like, that was like a magic trick. Mystic disappeared for a second. Oh, it's not in. That was a really clean reset. Oh, Mystic wants to dribble this. It's going across. Resets. It's not enough. Oh, tybu jumps though. He's in huge trouble. The rim is all over him. And so he's not able to get that. He's spamming his camera in frustration. Oh, man. Just a couple of touches is enough to keep it out of tybu's reach. 2 minutes. Yep. It's not in. The tybu's still going. I still feel like you just really don't want to be here faking a tip-off in the corner. Like, you might as well go for it. It can't be worse than this, right? So tybu takes the 4-2 lead. Dead center, though. Should probably dead center the ball. Mystic lands first. Gets a couple of pads. No, just one. Takes a direct shot, but that's going to be easy enough here for tybu to take care of. He gives the ball right back to Mystic, though, for the dead shot. Straight line in. Like a laser. That's so satisfying. So I guess Mystic giving enough rope to tybu to hang himself with, because that is It's not what you expect when tybu has a full tank of boost. He wants to dribble that all the way across, and we know he can do it. He might try it now. He needs a mega reset, though, and he's lost it. Mystic might show us how it's done. One touch there to keep it away from tybu. We would definitely expect Mystic there to go for some sort of reset or bumping play, but instead, he just slams it. He tilts back and then, acting like he's going to reset, and then tilts forward again to get maximum power. And Mystic's brought it back. It's looking a lot like last game. tybu using that wave dash to get a bit of speed. That gives him the boost. He's in trouble, though. It bounces off the rim. You got to make sure he doesn't just throw away possession for nothing. He does get one more touch before retreating. Now Mystic's got full possession of the ball. He's going for the dribble, looking after tybu. Takes him out. Mystic with the 3-goal swing. Going huge distance. Bang. 1 minute to go. Wait, is it a 4-goal swing? Was it 4-1? I don't know, but it's devastating for tybu because it feels like, remember that goal where he made some big mistake and he was like spamming his camera? That might have really gotten to him. He's gonna pick up the full boost. Oh, he's lost the ability to go long distance, but he'll regain it here. Watch out for the bump. Mystic still manages to get the save, keeping his wheels planted on the ground. He knows now that the burden is on tybu. Try to make a goal happen. Mystic is just happy to play some defense. That ball is going to be a little dangerous, but Mystic waits patiently. The boost take from tybu could be huge as he goes for the dribble. Uncontested up here. Mystic gets a touch. tybu is not able to get the boost. Instead, it's a demo. Mystic takes it to the backboard, pinches it in. And now with a 2-goal lead in 12 seconds, it's looking real bleak for tybu. He's always got the next game to fall back on, but what a brutal performance there from Mystic, just scoring goal after goal after goal. Oh yeah, this could be something. Both players actually go for the tip-off. Oh, that bump. It's gonna put an end to things. So game 3, sorry, goes to Mystic for his second. That could have been a really cool reset. On the lower half of the bracket, Drago is playing against Ian for the second time in another best of 3. So the winner of that will play the loser of this. Here's tybu. Oh, that rim bounce. That is brutal. That is something I remembered from the first series we watched. Mystic is, he really struggled on the rim bounces, but anyone struggles on that. I feel like it doesn't matter which player you put in those shoes. Even Patrick, probably not going to read that one perfectly. Even Nico, you know, he might get a touch, but it's still likely to go in. tybu sends it back. Has to sacrifice the boost, though. The Mystic's going to take his opportunity to go to the ceiling where tybu can't get to him. Take the shot here. It's out. Oh, man. He had tybu dead to rights. But finding the precision shot might not have been possible to get away from tybu. Instead, tybu's going to turn it right back. This bounce right here is tragic. Right there. Gives it right back to tybu. But he is just ready for it. But I feel like every single game, for the 4th game in a row, has started out with tybu with a small lead. Like a 2 or a 3-goal lead. And then Mystic has just like a minute straight where he's just scoring nonstop. Oh no. He has to touch it, right? Like he can't just let this one go. Or it's gonna be in. Okay, maybe not. Maybe it's gonna bounce off the rim and go up, but it looks like it's gonna skim. So hard those rim skims are to read, like even in replay. I can't really tell. Oh, here we go. Yeah. I don't think Mystic ever even thought of that tybu wasn't going to touch it again. He like perfectly goes underneath the ball too, limboing under. This is the biggest lead tybu has had, I think. 4-0. Surely Mystic can't do it again. The boop! Make that 5-0. Love that mix-up. I think tybu's going to put it to him. tybu's going to try to score as many goals as possible. If Mystic makes a 5-goal comeback, though, I think that's got to be the biggest comeback in Ranked Hoops history. Oh, here we go. It's begun. Takes tybu out on a dribble. Love that he waited. He left the ball to bounce. That gave him the perfect setup. Corner tip off. Goes sideways. This is good for Mystic. He's got lots of boost. Hits it off the rim twice. Now suddenly it's good for tybu on the counterattack. Just needs to drop it straight down. And he's got that. Something like that should be guaranteed. Danny has left my solo queue match when he's on my team twice. What? You mean like you queue up for solo threes? Or hoops or something? Danny gets on your team and just leaves? I wonder why. Ooh, chip there from Mystic. Uh-oh. Touch from tybu goes all the way back to blue half. Mystic's gonna have another touch here. That is tragic. It certainly seeks to be mystical, but we don't even get to see the touch that where it all went wrong. Just insta leaves and hoops. I wonder if he's trying to run into somebody. Someone streaming or something. Isn't he like not able to queue up again until the match is over? That's really weird. tybu. Almost bumps Mystic. What is the lever penalty? I know it always instantly counts as a loss, but is it anything else? He's right there. Danny, explain yourself. Oh my goodness, 7-2 though. tybu strikes back with a vengeance. He's not going to let the last two games go unnoticed. But it's a shame you can't add some of the goals from this game to the last ones. Mystic has no boost here whatsoever. Oh, he actually gets the boost as he skates over Danny. Or, sorry, skates over tybu. We know that boost is gone. That bounce, though, is treacherous. Luckily, it's off the front and doesn't go in. The backflip. Back to tybu. He refills on boost, but that bounce is not good for him. He gets a huge scoop, though. Oh, he's lost it. That would have been hilarious if Mystic accidentally put that in. tybu just continues going. Non-stop aggression. Oh, Mystic has a chance. And he doesn't blow the opportunity. Look at that. Just given the golden opportunity. Yeah, he just... hitting the ball off of the front of your opponent's net or rim. It just like sets up the perfect pass to the defense. It's all they ever wanted. Just like the ball with a little bit of height, traveling the other direction. tybu off the sidewall. It's going to go straight to Mystic. I don't think he has enough boost to finish this, but he's going to try. That's so close. Ricochets off of both sides of the rim. But tybu gets possession of the ball, going for a long distance dribble, trying to pinch it into the rim. It's definitely a bold move. tybu is gonna push this straight and then gets a bump. Can Mystic even try to save this? The reset is not gonna cut it. Mystic is still in trouble though, but the ball is not in. I don't know if tybu realizes Mystic has nothing. He really wants that boost in the corner. tybu takes it away. Finally, Mystic does refill. Just a simple shot there to keep tybu playing defense. Off the rim. tybu reads it. Mystic needs to read that though. Those back wall bounces are so treacherous. First game, 5-minute matchmaking ban. Second is 10, 30 is 20, and so on. Okay. Resets after a day. I think that makes sense. Like the first, and maybe even the second game could be, you could attribute it to like internet problems or... Hold on. Oh, the angle! What was that? That's so close. I thought he might really have it. He's gonna own goal it. Oh no. That looked like it was perfect. But I guess it even didn't surpass his expectations, so there's only one path out. He has to own goal it out of shame. 40 seconds. Oh, no, hold on. Mystic has scored 3 goals in less time. It's definitely doable. I think tybu is going to lock in and try to play defense. But that's a tip-off goal here from Mystic. That's exactly what he needs. Especially when we get to these jank corner tip-offs. Yeah, here we go. He's going to go after the save here. To me, tybu should have the advantage here. You can see the shots continue to rain down. Mystic can save it, but it's not comfortable. And now tybu has the ball again. It's been his advantage this entire time. And a direct shot downward. That's a good way to finish it. tybu looking now at double digits. We haven't seen double digits yet in this ones tournament. This could be the first time. Come on. I don't know if they're trying to run the clock out or if they're just too deep into each other's heads. Mystic goes soaring high above it as tybu is way underneath. tybu could be set up for goal number 10. Oh yeah, there it is. Double digits breached on the buzzer beater at just enough time to pull it off. That's a great turn onto that. It's just the perfect setup. All right, well, game 5 we go. Looks like Drago versus Ian is still going. Did they? Looks like they had to reset the match or something. I don't know. I can't tell. Maybe they finished one already. Finished the game. Yeah, that's a pretty sick shot from tybu to end it. I don't think Mystic is going to be phased, though. tybu with 19 shots, I didn't even notice. Uh-oh. Oh, no. That recovery. I think tybu was right to try to get a wave dash here. That might be his only chance. So he's got the reset. Oh, wow. I'm surprised it didn't work. It feels like that should work, right? His downward momentum is not good enough, though, I guess, to actually get that wave dash. That's crazy to think about. But it's okay. Destiny has declared the last goal was a fluke, and so she's made everything right again. TM says tybu's gonna win if Ian doesn't find his good controller. I thought last I heard Ian news was that he bought a new controller. And he was like waiting on it, but that was like 2 weeks ago. So maybe it wasn't good, I don't know. Mystic, just a straight dribble. A bullet all the way across. That's crazy he was able to get one more touch. That last touch is everything too. Mystic gets the lead for it feels like the first time all series. This might put a whole new spin on this ball game. tybu takes it over to the corner. Got loads of boost. Mystic waiting for a moment to pounce. tybu fakes it. Continues to fake it. Mystic is in huge trouble. That's so dirty. When you look at the grand scheme of things, like this is the most bronze goal we've seen all night. It's like the ball is sitting on tybu's car and he's driving with it at like 5 miles an hour across the entire length of the court into a flick. As Mystic bonks into the rim and then gets bodied. You see that both at the lowest level of hoops and the highest level of hoops. How come when I do something like that, it's because I'm unskilled? When they do something like that, it's because it's a brilliant mind game play. A 4D chess move, huh? 4 minutes. Still plenty of time left as tybu retied the game. Oh, it's off the rim and it's out. This is great for Mystic. Just need to turn this around quickly and one touch will do. As it bounces off the rim, it's the perfect line here. Bang. No fluff needed, just finish it. Mystic takes the lead again. Oh, here we go. Who's gonna fake it this time? It's tybu. It feels like they've come to an agreement. Like, one of them goes after it and one of them fakes it, and they take turns. We've only seen one of them, or once when they both faked it. This time it works out for tybu. He faked it and then got possession of it. And with one touch, he's able to get that bump onto his opponent. Tying the game up. So, all right, that's 1 point there for faking the tip-off. I feel like you got to give all the rest of the points to the person who didn't fake the tip-off. That's almost always how it went. Mystic. Oh yeah, he's got a good setup here. Gets the demo onto tybu. I'm shocked he was going fast enough. When he rotated his car forward, I think he scored just enough boost to make it happen. That's amazing. That will never get old. Mystic regains the 1-goal lead. Yeah, TM, that is definitely really hard to make skill. Is like every time you hit the ball, you have to be quick to hit it, but you have to hit it lightly so that you get to the ball next and your opponent can't. tybu is going to flick this one, but that's always easy for the defense to handle, especially from the backboard. Watch the demo, though. He's barely safe. Gets the boost as well. So he makes out like a bandit. He's going to take another full boost pad, but Mystic is also doing just fine. Uh-oh. tybu might be in trouble. He played a bit of a gambit, but Mystic got a huge advantage off that. As it goes off the ceiling, I think he's lost possession. tybu, though, doesn't get a touch. It bounces off the rim. He's in huge trouble. Mystic just lets it float in. So Mystic now with a 2-goal lead. That's got to feel great. Hey, Reclaw, how's it going? So, this game decides who goes on to the grand finals with a game advantage. The loser of this goes down to the bottom bracket to play either against Ian or Drago. tybu resets. Still goes, gets a bump onto Mystic, and it lands in. A huge bump. This game, this entire game is going to be won or lost based on these air dribble bumps. Is that the 4th one out of 9 goals? 4th or 5th? It's pretty wild, but it's so effective. Like, what do you even do? Especially if you pre-jump. Like, how do you get away from the bump? It's really hard to try to bump your opponent in the air, but it's even harder to avoid the bump. Mystic, that's a nice flip into it. Gets the reset. I don't think he has it, actually. Watch the demo. He's alive! He even got the boost. The Mystic with one touch. Saved away by tybu, just barely. He's going to go on the low dribble here. Pushing it past, but no, Mystic does get a touch. Refills as well, taking it over to the corner. Pinches it. tybu still gets the save. What a read. But Mystic's back at it. One little touch there from tybu. Oh, Mystic's bumped. It's off the rim. Mystic's still behind this, but tybu having an easy time playing defense. Doesn't even try to read this. He just bails. Wait, he turns back for it. Mystic is still here, getting bumped. tybu ties it up. Watching Mystic's perspective, I was shocked when the camera panned and tybu was just there. I thought for sure he was going back to get boost. But he's like crept up on the ball. And Mystic having no boost, like what can you even do? tybu just jumped at the perfect time to clear him away. I guess you could try to jump early, but it's definitely not a reaction game. Like tybu cannot react fast enough to jump to knock Mystic out. But he's just expecting it to happen. tybu just catches it. I feel like we've seen this before, but he lifts off, takes it over the corner, pinches it, but it's out. The rim keeping that one safe. Mystic has no boost at all, and tybu is set up here for a long distance dribble, flips into it, goes for the reset, resets into it, keeps it away. One more touch will secure it. tybu is so nuts. That roll up the net is so good for him. And look at that monstrous reset. Mystic wanted time to go get that boost in the corner, but had to retreat back and had basically no boost to deal with that. Both of these players go for the slowest straight on tip off. Mystic was like waiting for the bump to happen. He's on the ceiling now. Bounces it down, it's just not enough. Glides across the rim. But tybu with a massive like 4-goal swing. Maybe it's just 3. Mystic might even things up here though. Oh, he's lost it. All he can do is pinch it and retreat for some boost. He doesn't have a lot of time. You might have one last chance here to try to even the score. Otherwise, tybu's gonna get it. The demo opens things up. Let's see. What do you got left, Mystic? One last play to be the hero. Dribbles up, gets the bump on the tybu. He's done it. At the buzzer. Pushing it into overtime. Lobs it up extra high so that tybu has to change his trajectory. And that is exactly the weakness that Mystic is looking for. Unreal. Overtime we go. In game 5, it all comes down to one final goal, and tybu's faking the tip-off, as is tradition. He's gonna go for it. Oh, he's lost it. He needs to retreat yesterday. Oh, he goes back down. Mystic with the reset, though, gets saved away by tybu. What a great read. And now tybu's got possession. Speedily taking it over to the backboard. Mystic gets the save. tybu bonks on the rim, so that gives Mystic some time here for a shot. Bounces off the rim. Some real speedy plays being made in overtime. But now that tybu has no boost, Mystic might have this undefended. It just drops in. Mystic led early on in this game, started losing it, and it has the miraculous comeback overtime goal. Not to mention buzzer beater goal to get it into overtime. Unbelievable. He's out of his mind. Well, that settles it. Mystic gonna be the first finalist. tybu's gonna go down to the lower bracket to play against Ian. These two players have not yet played in this tournament, but Mystic beat Ian earlier. That's a best of 3 down in the lower finals. And while I gather the players into that lobby, we'll be right back. Should just take me a minute or so, guys, so don't go anywhere.